Broly, the anti-god. Hello and welcome to Dimsy's domain. You better subscribe and I'll talk like this. But what do you mean, anti-god Dimsy? What are you talking about, anti-god Broly? Well, before and I will explain my thoughts, I must direct you towards a fantastic video done by MJXTV. He spoke about Broly being the God Slayer. We discussed this off air and he made a nice little video on it. So this is me building upon that video as well as giving fresh new thoughts, especially from that interview from Tatsuya Nagamine, who is the director of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Now, when I say Saiyans, what goes through your head? Probably a warrior race. Yes, the Saiyans are a warrior race. They love to fight in Universe 7 to our knowledge. They love to fight and they just love battle. And they have this weird knack of getting stronger and stronger and stronger. To the point where it does become questionable. They might even come to your level, which is the justification and the fear that went through Frieza when he was having in his foresight. He was thinking, let me just kill him off. So he destroyed planet Vegeta, and to his knowledge and our knowledge, he destroyed the whole Saiyan race, except a few Saiyans. Once again, to our knowledge, Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, and some other guy named after Kakarot or something. I think we know him as Goku. I'm sure you've heard of him. And that's the reason why Saiyans were a very feared race, because they had all this potential. And this is evident looking at Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, where we see the development and the increase in colossal strength between these two full Saiyans such as Goku and Vegeta. And it is scary if you think about it from an outside perspective. And this was showcased very well in Dragon Ball Super, whereby they introduced the whole meaning of God of Destruction, and you had this power level, this new pinnacle which they're trying to reach, or they're trying to somewhat equal or hopefully sometime in the future surpass. And there is arguments out there, have they surpassed the power of a god of destruction? I'll leave that to you lot to debate. And they've always been reaching that level, but we know from Dragon Ball, what does it mean to be a god? What do you think it means? It means, well, let's just say you need a sense of tranquility, you need a sense of level-headedness, you need a sense of a good level of foresight. Now you're going to tell me, what are you talking about? Look at the gods of destruction, Champa and Beerus, Kale and the other gods of destruction that we've been introduced to. They come across as very impulsive, very not calm at all. And how are they epitomizing what it means to be a god of destruction? And what I'll say to you is, they're not very good at their jobs. And that is the reason why their universes were in the tournament of power, due to their mortal level being so low. And the reason why the mortal level for a universe is low or high is the way the gods and the way the mortals interact and are able to maintain the universe per se. The relationship between the gods and the mortals, and how well each individual, be it mortal, immortal, gods, whatever, are doing their jobs. So please keep that in mind when I say what it means to be a god. Now let's talk about what it means, or what we think it means, to be a Saiyan. You're battle hungry, you're always wanting to fight, you're always wanting to get stronger. So you're not satisfied being in a certain level, you're not satisfied being a certain level of strength, because you want to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Therefore, unlike the gods to which we've been introduced to, even from as early as Dragon Ball Z, the Majin Buu saga, oh no, even Dragon Ball, where we got introduced to Kami, you have to be able to settle down into this role of, okay, I need to be calm, I need to understand that this is my role now, I'm not going to move up, I'm not going to move down, but this is my role. You have to accept that sense of stability, and you don't want to shy away from it. Now, I've been talking about the gods, let's talk about Broly right now. We know that in the Dragon Ball Super manga, that when Kale went and she done her little berserk Broly transformation, let's just call it a Broly transformation, they said, oh, is this the Is this the legendary demonic Saiyan that pops up every 1,000 years? Now, cut back to Vegeta. During the Planet Namek saga, he talked about how, okay, there's a Super Saiyan that pops up every 1,000 years. And that does fall in line with what was said about Kale and her transformation. And if they're going to use the same narrative to justify Broly, if this is a demonic transformation, a transformation of pure and utter rage, is this not the absolute antithesis of what it means and what the values of a god should be in the Dragon Ball universe? During the interview with Tetsuya Nagamine, Herms98, who is the translator of everything Dragon Ball, translated, and I'm only going to say one snippet of the interview itself. He said, "On the usual suspects, Goku is already pretty close to being a god, and Vegeta is desperately trying to catch up. This time, Frieza shows particular growth. He wants to be on top, but is pondering how he can be with Beerus and Kale around is his ambition to defeat the Omni King." Funnily enough, I did a video talking about Frieza the Omni King. An outlandish video, so please check it out. It'll make me happy. Very happy. But on this topic, the key phrase is Goku is already close to being a god. He has the values to really be a god in the eyes of the Dragon Ball realm, the Dragon Ball universe, and Vegeta is trying to catch up. And Goku does show values which are similar to that of a god. However, once again, he's the complete opposite, whereby he doesn't like responsibility. He just wants to do his own thing. He's very selfish and he just wants to just progress. He can't settle down on a specific state. He can't settle down being stagnant on a certain level. He wants to just go up, 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 and up, to a point where I'm assuming he wants to reach the angelic levels, which of course is another story. And will he do it? That's a question for another day. Broly, on the other hand, can epitomize what Goku is without the goodness of his heart, without the goodness of character that Goku has displayed. Now, we don't know if Broly is going to be evil, what his motivations are. We can only speculate how he's going to be introduced into the franchise of the canon franchise. Oh no, shoot me, I said the C word. But okay, we don't know how he's going to be introduced into the movie and of course to all of us. But do we care? Do we really care? Because the point is, can you not see what's happening? The Saiyans are just themselves vermin. They're absolute vermin. They're rats to the gods, to the hierarchy that is the gods, the angels and above. The Saiyans don't like to stay on that certain level. They have transcended from evidence, be it Vegeta, Goku, whoever, and of course it's gonna definitely be Broly. They have transcended the limits and the lines, the boundaries between mortal and the gods. They've just defied all expectations, even when the lower gods, be it King Kai, Supreme Kai, you see an apprentice Kaioshin, Zamasu, anyone who feast their eyes on Goku and Vegeta and how they perform, they're like, wait, how on earth is a regular mortal able to achieve these feats? And it boggles their minds, and it should boggle everyone else's minds. Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, heck, Super Saiyan. These levels of strength is not normal. Now, Broly can showcase this innate nature of Saiyans to always get stronger and stronger and stronger, whereby he then surpasses the limits of a mortal and maybe even surpasses the limits or the levels of a god of destruction, whereby you can then label him due to his values, due to what he represents. Broly is by all means an anti-god in the eyes of the Dragon Ball universe. He is the complete and polar opposite of a god of destruction. Yes, he's angry. Yes, he absolutely hates everything. Well, what we assume, he has a lot of rage in him. Now, Beerus, Champa and all of them, as I said earlier, yes, they have their own impulsive nature, but the truth is they are happy and they know their place. They are under the Omni King. They are under and they are destiny bonded to the Kaioshin as well as the angels. So they know their limits. They know the limits and they are comfortable within this window, with this partition between left and right, and they sit in the middle in this little gap saying, okay, this is your space, but you can't tread on the realm of the angels, nor can you tread on the realm or even defy the orders of the Omni King. there is a hierarchy and a fixed hierarchy. Broly will not adhere to any hierarchy because firstly, he's not part of the hierarchy in the first place. He's not going and climbing this ladder. No, 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 no. He's breaking the ladder. He's breaking the mold. Just like how Goku and Vegeta broke the mold. Just like how Frieza is going to break, and he has broken the mold. Broly is going to be the reason why there is proper tension between the gods of destructions and the mortals. More specifically, I think Broly is going to be the reason why there is tension between Goku and Vegeta and Beerus. Hopefully from this movie, I think and I assume and I theorize that it's going to be revealed that Beerus is the one who allowed Frieza to destroy planet Vegeta. He is the one that essentially started it all. And now, yes, they've become buddy and they've befriended him, but they need to know that he is not their friend. And for that reason, Broly is the anti-god. But I think in the future, Goku and Vegeta are also going to be the anti-gods. Heck, Frieza is going to be an anti-god. So I hope my justification somewhat convinced you or made you spark some sort of discussion within your own head. So what I would really urge you lot to do is, if you could, firstly subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, but also comment down below. Tell me your thoughts, and do you think I'm being a bit loony, or can you see how the Saiyans themselves are a demonic race? They don't make sense. They completely break and transcend the boundaries, and compared to the rigid hierarchy, the rigid levels of the god hierarchy, they just don't make sense. The Saiyans are an anomaly amongst mortals themselves, and that was most definitely showcased in the Tournament of Power, how they are able to just get stronger and stronger, and they are legitimate threats to the uppy tippy top. Now, I don't think that's a good phrase. I don't think that's even a word, uppy. But I don't care. I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to end with that statement. So please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You may now exit Dimsy's domain. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care. Don't die or get erased.